Today, we're going to be looking at some of the top Stardew Valley mods. I've downloaded 10 of the most endorsed mods on Nexus, and I'm going to rank them by pitting them against each other in my cruel arena to see if they truly deserve their spot. Or something like that at least. Ready? Let's go! Okay, so first up we have Stardew Valley Expanded. Expanded's so big that I don't think we can really get a good look at it from a new farm. So we're gonna go to a farm that I have already played with. This was far from a perfection farm, if I remember correctly. Yeah, nowhere close. Ooh, you might notice here we've got a couple new characters in the mix. So that's one thing that Stardew Expanded comes with. There's like a whole new adventuring guild sort of situation. There's a bunch of new marriage candidates like Olivia and Victor. Sophia, who I remember I really liked. I think a lot of people really like her. Let's go take a look outside because I think that's where we're gonna see a lot more. Oh, okay, immediately there's a couple things. This whole house looks different. This is the farm type that is like the suggested farm type for Expanded, I think. It's called Grandpa's Farm. So it's just kind of a slightly different layout. I don't think there's anything too special about it, but you can see there's like an exit here. If we go up here, oh, that's a whole other thing. Let's come back. We'll come back to that. There's so much. Oh, and if I remember, yeah, there's a whole thing over here. I remember this. There's like a whole house over there. I think it's like an abandoned house. Maybe you can do something with it. I'm not the best person to be showing off this mod. Yeah, like, look at how much space there is on this side of the farm. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm sure that it explains this somewhere, but it looks like maybe we can fill this out and have like another space back here. And then let's come down here because I'm pretty sure that you can get into like a secret forest from here as well. Okay, I think it's here. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, so there's this whole forest down here. There's a whole maze. Oh, okay, so that's, what's his name? The statue. Oh, you can go straight up there. Okay. Does he just want a sweet gemberry as well? Okay, maybe this is just the secret forest, but I'm pretty sure you can go deeper into this forest now. Yeah, down here, there's stairs down. Okay, hold on, let's go out here. Is this where we came in? No, I think we came in up there. Okay, so that is just the secret forest. Ooh, but we can see a little bit more like the expanded stuff, where even the wizard's got a little farm out here now and he came out to like look at his farm. That's cute. So the secret forest got a whole revamp, but I'm pretty sure there is still more. Like if we come down here, here's like a little pond. But yeah, you can come down here and there's this whole other area. I wonder if I look at the map. Yeah, I'm like way down here in this corner. Western Cindersap Forest. I'm sure there's all sorts of like secrets in here, you know? Whoa, and look all the bears. Like there's that bear friend, right? Oh, there he is. Okay, hello. Oh, this is where the bear lives. What's fur wax? Fir tree and birch wax. Flour cookie recipe and a baked berry oatmeal. Okay, so there's new like cooking recipes and stuff as well. I mean, look, there's a reason why this is the most popular mod, right? Because it's incredible. The Dawkins residence. There's all this like new lore and stuff, right? Like, what is this? There's another like abandoned, oh, I'm getting a cutscene. There's like an abandoned house here. Whoa, there's more bundles? I should replay Expanded. I'm unable to make out what they say. What does that mean? How come I can't read them? It looks like this is a whole other community center. Like you can rebuild this now. Yeah, there's all these like secret pathways, you see? And you can kind of tell where they are because you can see the like grass. Whoa, where are we? Ah! Okay, there's like a hot spring. Oh, this is so cool. I had no idea this was here. What is that? I have +3 mining from this? And there's, what? Just like sweet gemberries and what? What? It's like every time I hit one of these patches, it resets my mining buff. Back to 12 minutes. I get a 12-minute mining buff from this? I wonder if there's mines around here, because that feels like kind of a waste. I'm pretty far away from the mines. I wonder if there's something closer. Oh, okay, I'm getting another cutscene. Oh, the wizard, hello. Intense magic is surrounding you. What have you done? Junimo activity in the abandoned vineyard. Most interesting. And what of the object you're carrying? What object am I carrying? I feel something in my pocket. What is that? What is this doing here? That miraculous golden scroll is enhanced with forest magic. Please, follow me to my abode. This will require a thorough arcane analysis. Ooh, arcane analysis. That sounds fun. You know what else sounds fun? Subscribing to my channel. Sorry, but I'm so close to 1,000 subs and it would be such a cool milestone to hit, but I can only do it with your help. If you're enjoying my content, I'd really appreciate it. That's it. Let's go find out what he's talking about. Hand me that scroll. Stand back. Whoa! I'm unable to decipher the scroll. It's so faded that it's almost illegible and my translation skills are rusty. It's okay. I will call a good friend of mine for assistance. She excels in ancient languages. Okay. Call your lady wizard. She's arriving momentarily. What? I agree. Ah, who did I contact? The Witch of... Ah! Oh, I've seen this portrait. I guess I always thought this was a fan thing, and I guess it is because it's an expanded, but I didn't realize that that's what she was from. My, hello there, dear. Whoop. You requested my help, Razzie. This scroll, what can you make of it? Okay, lots of magic. Pew, pew, pew. The spirit who wrote this hardly understands their own language. It's like reading the writing of a child. I think they must be young. A Junimo has taken up residence in the cellar of an abandoned building west of Cindersap Forest. They request 200 starfruits. It would seem you're on the verge of making a new friend, Hopper. Whoop. God, stop doing that. You know, Hopper, I could use someone with your abilities. Ooh, wink. Camilla, that's enough. You're no fun, Razzie. Is that all you needed me for? Indeed. Thank you. Adieu. Wink. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Oh, here's Hat Mouse. Oh, okay, so I guess I came back into Cindersap and that's what triggered that. Even like Cindersap Forest is like got all these cool little updates to it, like these little islands. Like, oh, and that's someone's house. Is that Sophia's house? I can't remember if she's there or if she's somewhere else because there's a bunch of new villagers. There's obviously a bunch of new houses and the maps have been all updated. But yeah, there's a bunch more farmers now. You have a lot more competition in this mod. Fairhaven Farm. I can't possibly go in this house at 12:50 in the morning, right? Okay, fair enough. And I can't grab their vegetables. What's even the point? Okay, brand new day. We're gonna go again. We're gonna go into town this time, I think, and go explore what's over there. Oh, you know what? First, I'll stop teasing you. Let's go look at these warp tiles. So these like teleport you, if I remember correctly. Yeah. There's like this area, which is like the like mid-ground of everything. So you can use this to get to a bunch of different areas. Like this will go to the Adventurers Guild, I think. What is that? A dewdrop berry. An aromatic enchanting fruit grown in the Nexus grants magical abilities until the next sunrise. Whoa! Whoa, it max updates your energy, magnetism speed. I wonder if it's like one grows a day or something like that. I don't know. Because this comes straight out to, yeah, like this like back road here. But you can come up here and this I think takes you to the wizard and then that goes to your farm and then this goes to the Adventurers Guild. So I think if we go over here, it'll take us right to the wizard's house. Yeah, and to his backyard here. And then these take you different places. Oh, this takes you back to the witch's hut, which we knew about. Maybe these ones don't work. Let's go over here to the Adventurers Guild, because I think there's a bunch more stuff with the Adventurers Guild now as well. Okay. I'm way over here. Yeah. So here's the Adventurers Guild, but I think like those two guys I was pointing at before. What's over here? Hold on. There's a boat. Shouldn't use Marlin's boat without permission. Okay. Oh, okay, and then this is the train stop. So this is all above the train. Right, and this woman is trapped up here for a long time because it's before you get the boulder removed. Susan's just up here by herself. Oh, look at her.
What's his name? He's gonna have like a... It has come to my attention that Lance owns an outpost far up north in the Highlands. My boat docked outside is capable of traveling there. I'll give you permission to use my boat, but in return, I want you to do something for me first.
This is not really how I think his voice sounds.
I need a variety of monster parts. Let's talk specifics.
Okay. I assume this gave me like a quest or something? Yeah, Marlin's boat. So 100 void essence. Okay, so it's just a whole other thing. But then I can go visit Lance. Okay, but here you go. This is a new house. I think this is Olivia's house. Whoa, this is a giant house. She's got a huge library in here. All these like rooms. I can't enter Olivia's bedroom, but yes, this is right. That is Olivia's house at least. Oh, and this is Victor. Yeah, okay, so Victor and Olivia both live together. They have a bathroom? Whoa! Hold on. These people have a bathroom. Crazy. They're rich. They have a flush button instead of a handle. Oh, these are some rich folk. They have a whole room just for a fireplace? Man, oh man. They've got money. Oh, look, and Gunther comes out. Oh, because Gunther's an actual person now as well. And like, you can give him gifts? No. I'll take this for now. Okay, so he's not like happy about it, but look, he actually like, comes out from behind his desk. What's over here? Say, to Shearwater Bridge. Whoop. Oh, this is Victor, I think, right? Okay, so I must be getting a heart event. Oh, hello, Hopper. Visiting... Why is he 6?
Hello, Hopper. Visiting Shearwater Bridge, I see. I'm doing some calculations on its structural integrity. Huh? This bridge was built 40 years ago, and at the time it was a triumph of engineering. Bridges fascinate me. They're so simple, but they can have so much impact on people's lives. I've built models of a few famous ones. Someday, I want to build something on this scale. There's a bridge engineer in Grambleton. His name is Ralph. When he needs help, I assist him with his work to get hands-on experience.
That's nice.
The physics and mathematics that go into bridge construction needs to be absolutely flawless. Even a tiny mistake in a single calculation could lead to a major catastrophe. I'm returning to my residence.
Okay, sir.
Need to run these calculations on my computer. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Hopper.
He's a good kid. Okay, well, I think that's enough of this mod for now. I've been running around in here for like 45 minutes, and I feel like I've barely scratched the surface with this one, so we're gonna call it here. Obviously, Stardew Valley Expanded is S tier. This adds so much content. It fits really nicely into the game, which is something I really look for in my mods. I don't really like the mods that feel like fully removed from the Stardew Valley experience, you know? So this one I think is really good for that, where it fits in so seamlessly and it just adds so much. I think there's a ton more still to discover here that we didn't touch on today. So yes, obviously Stardew Valley Expanded, S tier mod, it's the GOAT. It's the GOAT. There's nothing else I can say. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, so the next mod we're gonna try is the Skull Cavern Elevator. So I'm gonna jump into my Perfection farm. So this one should be a little bit smaller than expanded. We're gonna be back in the Perfection farm again a little bit later, so we'll take a look at this all then. But let's go to the desert. So I believe all that this does is, yeah, here you go. We've got a little elevator now. So I can take the elevator. It looks like it's every 5 floors, just like the main one. So I can just jump immediately down to a floor 155 and just keep working. Now this is a mod I'm sure a lot of people really like. I think this is normally quite a complaint of Skull Caverns, that it feels like you can't make any real progress in it. Me personally, I kind of disagree, honestly. I kind of don't mind that it's like a challenge mode. You know, it's about being able to get as far as you can with the resources you have. I think that's kind of like the benefit of this one. While I can see why this mod would be so popular, I personally don't feel like it's one that I need in my game. I like low-key almost feel like it takes away from the Skull Caverns, just because it kind of trivializes the challenge of it, don't you think? Although, you know, honestly, as I'm playing this right now, it low-key is kind of fun to just start further in the mines. Maybe I'm changing my mind as I'm doing this. Maybe this is great. I mean, it's maybe a little bit like game breaking, but it's also a single player game. Even if you're playing multiplayer, everyone has access to this, so I don't really have a problem with like these kind of like more cheat mods, you know? If that's how you want to play, that's obviously fine. You can do whatever you want. It's your game. I'm just not sure it's the way I want to play. One thing I did want to take a look at is if we go into the mod settings. Okay, so there are settings in here as well, so you can... Oh! This is cool. So elevator cost per step. Set this to a higher number than 0 to enable payment for each level traveled using the elevator. If you do not have enough, the elevator will not be used. Now that's a really cool idea. I think I could get more on board with this, with that idea. Like, what if it was like $1,000 per level? Then it would like be a real detriment. And you're like, does it really make sense for me to use this elevator? That's kind of a cool idea. Okay, this was a nice quick one to take a look at. Again, it's obviously a very popular mod, and I'm glad that it exists for the people who want it. I just don't really know if it's my style. I don't know if it fits into my game. So I'm gonna put this at like B tier. That's just me personally. Again, I think it's really cool, especially with the idea that you like pay per level used. I could maybe see myself incorporating it in that way, where it feels like something that I can't just like fully abuse. But honestly, this isn't one I see me adding into my day-to-day gameplay anytime soon. Still a great mod though, and kudos to the mod maker for making it. On to the next one. Okay, so this one we are gonna start a new farm. So we're gonna start by heading up to Robin's, actually. This is a mod I've heard a lot about, but I've never actually tried for myself. So we're excited to give it a shot today. Okay, so we're gonna come here and we're gonna construct a farm building. And we're gonna find, here it is, a tractor garage. Oh my god, this is expensive. Okay, so we need 150 G, 20 iron bars, 5 iridium bars, and 5 battery packs. Good thing I have a couple other mods installed. Iridium bars, perfect. So we're just gonna build that right here next to our house. Sleep for a couple days and get that built. Demetrius, I don't care. It's tractor time, Demetrius! Let's go take a look at this baby. All right, so look at that. Oh, cool. Okay, so it breaks through some of the debris on our farm. I think this is customizable. We'll go take a look at those options in a minute. Look at this cool tractor. What buff do I have? Tractor power. Plus 384 magnetic radius, -2 speed. The source is tractor power. So it can't break through stone. I think you should be able to use this to like, oh, if I have, whoa. Is it based on which thing I'm holding? Oh, okay, so if I'm holding the pickaxe, it just like pickaxes everything in its path. And if I'm holding my axe, I guess it still can't take down the big trees. But with the hoe selected, you can just like mass hoe your fields. That's crazy. With the scythe, you can get all the grass. Okay, and then let's hoe the ground. Look, oh, so fast. So fast. And then we can water the ground, yes. And it doesn't even use up, oh, that might be because that might be a cheat I have on. Yeah, I have infinite water in Canon. Okay, let's turn that off. No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like I can just use it. Looks like I can just use it forever. Okay, so the other thing we need then, what if I take some seeds? Let's get some ancient seeds in here. Nice, so then I can just like bulk plant them. Oh my god, this would make things so much faster. This is so cool. Okay, once again, this is one of those mods where I like totally get where people are coming from, and 100% this makes your life easier, this speeds things up. I fear it verges a little bit into like that cheating aspect again, you know? Call me old-fashioned, but I just kind of feel like on spring 4, I shouldn't be able to like bulk plant stuff. To be fair, I did spawn in iridium bars to do this. Okay, you know what? No, I take it all back. I take it all back. For the cost of that tractor, it is fair. Because by the time you get to that point in the game, like, you've done your dues, right? You have hand planted, you've hand watered, and at that point when you have 150G and 5 iridium bars and batteries, you deserve a tractor. This mod's awesome. Let's go take a look at some of the settings. I'm curious. Oh, whoa, there's tons of options. Whoa, there's a lot of options. Okay, so you can change the distance. This is probably like how far away from the tractor you do your actions. The magnetic radius, the speed. We're gonna bump up the speed of that tractor. And this is nice too, that you can change the build price to be low and you can deselect the requirement for the build materials. So if you do want to just jump in day one and get a tractor, you can turn all this off. Engine sounds, that's interesting. I have the sound off, but I believe it is being recorded, so I don't know what the sound sounds like right now. We'll find out together. I hope it's not too loud. Axe features. Oh, okay, great. So here I can change it so that it does chop down the trees as well, which is important. You can bulk milk? Sure. Okay, cool. Let's go try this again. Let's jump back into that and try it with some of these new options. Oh, Demetrius! You are always in the way of my tractor! Okay, tractor time! Whoa, okay, whoa. Oh, so now we're moving. We're moving quick now, baby! Okay, and now I can use this to cut down this tree and the stumps. Oh, this is way better. This is awesome. I am a menace. You just drive around your farm destroying things. Oh, this is so satisfying. Oh my god. I never expected this to be as fun as it is. I'm a monster. I am God. I destroy this land. Oh, I feel like a giant. I feel like a god. Without breaking a sweat either, you know. Look at my energy. Now I can hoe a bunch of space. Oh, look at how fast this happens. This is also like super practical for filming. I love this. I love this. Let's get some seeds. I am the carrot lord.
Fear me and my army of carrots. You will bow before your carrot king.
Alright, the tractor mod is the best mod I've ever played with. This is S+. This is an incredible mod. I have never had so much fun playing Stardew Valley in my life. Mark my words, tractor #1 mod. This is like number 3 in Nexus mods. It deserves to be number 1. Everyone get out here and download this tractor mod. And let's go tip the mod creator while we're at it. This is the best day of my life. S+, moving on, but nothing will top this. This is the Automate mod, and I don't really know a lot about it, so we're just gonna clear some space. Man, I missed my tractor already. I'm gonna get, just to start with, let's grab a furnace, a chest, just like some coal and copper. So this mod is supposed to like automatically pull and push materials from your crafting machines. So I'm gonna try putting a furnace down, and then we'll put a chest next to it. And my understanding is if I put coal and copper into here, whoa. So it automatically pulled it out of the chest and pushed it into the furnace. And then I think when this is finished, it should push the coal. I think it did it. It pushes the copper back into here. Cool. Oh, this is awesome. This is actually, hold on. That's game changing in a really fun way. Because you know what? This is again kind of bordering on maybe like a cheating aspect, but you know what's not fun? When you get back from a skull cavern run and you got all this loot and you just have to sit there and refill the furnace manually. It's never fun and you can never automate it. You know, you can eventually automate away watering your plants, petting your animals, you know, all of that stuff eventually gets automated. And this is something that doesn't in the game by default, right? So I think this is a really cool option. Let's go try something. I'm interested to see how far we can push this. Because one thing that drives me nuts in this game, hold on, wait for it. Goddamn crab pots. Does this work? Oh my god! That's a huge deal. It pulls the bait out and puts it into these. That's wild. I guess maybe you can only do it for like one though, right? You would have to have like one chest per crab pot. Is that true? No! That one fed both of them. Wait, okay, how many can it feed? This is a bad place to try this. Let's go over here. I feel like maybe it's like 3, which is like still pretty reasonable. Okay, so if we put this here, and then I need more bait. Ooh, it fed all 4 of them! It fed all 4, how many? Wait, how many can it do? Oh my god! That's crazy. That's so handy. And then, okay, hold on. Let's go to bed. I can't even talk. I'm so excited. And then, Clint, I don't care. Okay, so wait. Now if I come down here. Okay, yeah, so everything that those crab pots picked up got automatically sucked into the chest and it dumped new bait in there. Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay, and you know what? I don't even think this is cheating. Maybe if I could critique this mod a little bit, what I think I would do is have these be special chests in some way. Like, these shouldn't just be the regular everyday chests. I feel like it should be like some sort of like magic chest, and they should either only be purchasable from like the wizard, or they should have like more intense crafting components to them. I feel like that would make this a little bit better, because I kind of like the journey in the game of like building yourself up to these automations. I think this is awesome, and I love that this is in the game, but I don't know if I love it day one, you know? So like, according to the mod page, there are a ton of different things that you can connect into these. It's like anvils, auto grabbers, bait makers, bee mills, bee mills, bone mills, bee houses, casks. It's like all the different artisanal machines can be connected into this. That would make such a difference in like your giant wine shed, you know? If I could just have all these things automatically pull into my chest and automatically push out, oh my god, that would save so much time. So fun. Okay, let's go check out the customization options for this one. I guess you could kind of do what I was saying if you like disabled the default behavior and instead like said that chests don't work like this and mini fridges don't work, but the Junimo chests do, or something like that. Or like only stone chests work. I still feel like it would be cool if this was a specific new item. And I would love for there to be like some fanfare about how you get it. This is super powerful. I think this changes the game a lot and I think it's really cool, but I don't love it being a super early game item, you know? Still though, this is awesome. This is a game changer, and again, one of those ones that I'm now going to start incorporating into my games. I think this is A tier, and if there was just a little bit more fanfare around the chest itself and making the chest its own object, I think that would push it to S for me. But still, this is an awesome mod, definitely one that you guys should be checking out. Just like our next mod. Let's go on. Okay, so this next mod is one that I genuinely play with every single time I play this game. This is one of my must-have mods. Let me show you. I'm just coming back to the automate farm because I think it'll be easy. Oh, we're gonna see it immediately. Who's that man? This is the seasonal outfits slightly cuter aesthetic mod. Now, you might not even notice the changes. It's a very subtle portrait mod, and I think that's kind of the beauty of it. So it changes both their portraits and their sprites. So you can see Emily's got her cute little outfit on here, and if we go and talk to her, you can see that her hair is short. She's cut it for spring. So the whole point of this mod is seasonal outfits, right? And this was in place before 1.6 when winter outfits became standard. But this does give every one of the characters a different outfit and sprite and portrait every season. Some of them are more subtle than others. I think Haley's like shirt is a little bit different here than in her regular portrait. Things that just kind of maybe didn't make a lot of sense in the original art are kind of fixed and explained here. A lot of the characters have pretty subtle portrait changes, but let me show you the most important one. Here is my boy, Elliot. Now, we all know what Elliot looks like normally, right? Kinda this like pompous jerk Fabio type caricature, right? And I'm not sure that I feel that that reflects his sensitive writer artist soul. So get ready for this portrait. That is my Elliot. Look at that boy. So Elliot definitely has the biggest transformation in this portrait mod. And it's interesting because this is actually very similar to some of the earlier portrait art for Elliot. So I'm very happy that this mod exists to bring back my Elliot. And here's the thing, I know a lot of people don't really like Elliot, but here's my hot take. I think you don't like Elliot's portrait. I don't think there's anything wrong with this character as written. I think that he's sweet, I think that he's sensitive, and I like that he's an independent man that goes out and pursues his dreams even after he marries Zio. Let's jump ahead to another season so we can see some of the differences. Let's come back in here. Haley's dressed all differently, see? Look at her, and she does her hair with like flowers for the summer. How cute is that? You know, it just adds so much to the characters. And I love that it maintains the Stardew Valley aesthetic, you know? This still feels like it fits into the game. So take a look at Emily. You can see Emily's hair is growing out a little bit now. Come over here. Oh, you can see Lewis is wearing something different. He doesn't have his hat on in the summer. Vincent's wearing a little, what is that? He's got a little sun on his shirt. Let's go find our boy. There he is. Ah! I love him. I love him. Abigail. She's got a cool little outfit on. I just think it adds it's just so fun. It's just so fun. It just like spices up the game just a little bit. It makes the changing of seasons just a little bit more exciting, you know? Sam, Look, his hair doesn't look completely insane like it does in the basic portraits. But let me show you my favorite thing about this mod. There is one particular thing that I love, 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 love. We're about to go see my favorite part of this mod. Let's come down here.
Look at everyone in their little costumes!
And here's Jazz, and she's a little witch. And here's Haley, she's the Queen of Hearts. Sebastian's a little vampire. Who's over here? Shane's a little skeleton. We got Robin Leah over here. Caroline. Look at Maleficent. Got a little pumpkin down here. Look at this cutie patootie. And my boy. Hello. I love this mod. And this one's a perfect mod to just slip into everyday gameplay, you know? Look at this, how fun this is. I think it's just a perfect, subtle amount of extra character given to these NPCs, you know? It's just fun. It's just fun. It's just something to look forward to. When I play with this mod, I constantly find myself just being delighted when I open up a chat with an NPC and I just go, ah! What a cute little outfit they're wearing. This mod is an S+ to me. I don't like playing this game without it. This one's up there with Tractor. In my casual day-to-day gameplay, I never play without this mod. And I never will. Love it, love it, love it. Let's go see the next one. Okay, this is another mod that I've heard a lot about, but have never played with myself. So I'm excited to try this one out today. I think maybe let's start by going down to the beach. Oh, we didn't have to go that far. Do you see it? This is the visible fish mod. Look at these guys. This is so cool. So I guess the idea is that you can see exactly what type of fish are in each area, but I don't know if it's like where I fish is what I'm gonna fish up, you know? Like if I'm going for like driftwood, can I like hit that directly? Can I get that driftwood? Can I get that driftwood? Oh no. I guess I'm not getting that driftwood. A sunfish? Where is he in here? Okay, I want that driftwood. Okay, so I mean, was that a coincidence? I don't know. Let's go see. Can I get like, I don't know what this fish is. But if I aim for like this fish, is this kind of telling me where they are? Okay. It did feel like it hit when one of the fish was under it. Was that a smallmouth bass? I don't know how to judge this. I don't know if I'm doing it right. I don't know the fish well enough to know if I'm actually getting what I'm fishing for. Let's go for him. Come to me. Come to me. If I ever catch something without like the vision. Oh, okay. This isn't Animal Crossing rules where the fish have to be right where your bobber is. Okay, so it looks like it's just showing us what is in this area. And I don't know that you can like aim for a specific fish doing it with this mod, but it is cool to be able to see which fish are in here. And you can see there's like the different slimes and jellies and stuff. Oh, like these guys are in here. There's a little blobfish down here. Oh, and I guess it must be because some of them only spawn like further away from the shore. So that's probably the case where like these blobfish only appear out here because they wouldn't appear closer to the shoreline, right? Can I go to like mine's 20 has some specific fish on it, right? If we come here. Yeah, so we can get the ghost fish here. Oh, and there's like the, what's it called? Stonefish? I don't know. See, mine's 80? Is that the one that has the like lava eel? No. Oh, okay, mine's 100. What's in here? It doesn't really... Oh, there's a guy in there. Oh, they're hard to see. But I think, yeah, there's a lava eel in there. So this would be really handy for like general gameplay, I feel like, when you're trying to remember where you can find specific fish. This is so cool though, you know what? And I just kind of thought that it looked like as you were walking around, you were going to be so distracted with just all the fish around, and it was going to take away from a lot of the aesthetic of the game. But now that I'm looking at it in my game, I actually think this blends in really nice. I think they've done a really nice job of like desaturating the fish and just making them really appear as part of the overall aesthetic and part of the overall atmosphere. I could add this into my normal rotation. Let's go take a look at the settings. Oh, a nice small settings page finally. Maximum fish. So you can set, okay, well, we're gonna have to go back into the game and take a look at this. Fish density, let's just crank it up. How many fish can I get? How many could there be?
Oh, there's a lot of fish.
It's a lot! You know what, honestly, it's still, I mean, it is a lot. I was gonna say it's still not as overwhelming as I kind of thought it was gonna be, but it is a lot of fish. It's a lot of fish. Okay, I mean, what am I gonna do with this one? Look, it's fun. I like it. I actually do think I might just add this into my normal gameplay. But is this like changing the world for me? No. I just feel like I've kind of put more useful mods in B already, so to put this in A feels incorrect. I think I'm gonna put this one in B too. Other than like kind of saving me from looking up to the wiki, which I still kind of feel like I'm gonna have to do, because if I'm looking at like this guy, I don't know what fish that is. But again, I like it, and you should check it out if you're interested. On to the next. We're gonna go right back to where we were before, because this mod falls right in line with that last guy. We're just gonna pop our way up here. Well, the fish aren't visible anymore, but I guess I'll still give fishing a shot. Man, I'm such a bad fisher. If only there was something I could do to make fishing easier in this game. I caught it! Did you see that? No fishing minigame! Yeah, so this is a mod that just removes the fishing minigame from fishing. I don't like it. I don't like it. Look, and here's the thing, I'm not very good at fishing, and I know that about myself. But I still do think that part of the challenge of the game is being bad at stuff at first, and then you level up your fishing rod, and you level up your skills, and you get better. You know, I feel like that's like the game loop. If we just skip over all of that and just give ourselves the fish, like, what's the point? Okay, but you know what? Let me look at this from a different perspective. If I were a child playing Stardew Valley, the minigame is pretty hard. You know, I can see this maybe being like an accessibility tool. I think the fishing minigame is one of the hardest things in this otherwise very chill, cozy game, you know? So perhaps I get this mod from that perspective. Or, you know, maybe you just don't like it. That's fair. You don't have to like the fishing minigame. I don't have a problem with this mod existing, you know? I think it's great for the people who want it. I love that they have this option. I like the challenge, even if I'm bad at it. This is not one that's going into my game. Let's take a quick look at the settings. Enable the mod, important. You have to get a certain number of catches before you are able to skip. Okay, I can kind of see that working. Like, once I've caught 5 of these fish, like, let me just skip it. I get that. Perfect catch chance is fun to have. I like that it defaults to 100%, you're always getting perfect catches, but I like that you can set it, you know, if this is something that you want to use in your own game to maybe like make it a little bit less cheesy, you can change the perfect catch chance down a little bit. I think that makes sense. These are good settings. Look, this one's just not for me. I'm gonna put it personally in the C tier. But again, I do really like it for its accessibility, and if the fishing minigame is something that is like preventing people from enjoying the game, I love that this option exists for them so that they can play the game that they want to play. So, on to the next. just want to take a look at this in the spring first. Okay, Demetrius. Woohoo! There he is. So this is the anime portraits mod. I have heard a lot about this one, but I've never played with it, so I am excited to take a look. I'm gonna be so real with you, I'm actually vibing with this more than I thought I was going to. Let's go take a look at Haley and Emily again. So this one doesn't seem to change their sprites at all. Let's go take a look at Emily. Oh, she's a cutie. Haley? Aw, what a sweetheart. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm like, objectively, that is beautiful art, of course.
It's just like not quite the Stardew Valley aesthetic, you know?
You know, I think that's my only problem with this, is it feels like just a little bit too removed from Stardew Valley for my liking. Let's go see here. Maybe I'm digging like the guy's portraits more. Oh, that's cute. Although I think it feels like they've aged Vincent way up in this. He looks like 14 in this portrait. What about Shane? Oh, they've aged Shane way up too. He looks 40. Take a look at Penny. Oh, cute. Oh, okay. I feel like I can't like get a grasp on the overall tone of this, you know? Like this feels very realistic and some of them felt more cartoony, I guess. Okay, well here's a big moment though. What does Elliot look like? Okay. Okay, Elliot. All right, I can get behind this. I don't like this more than I like cute seasonal outfits, but I do like this more than Vanilla Game. Okay, but there is one person we must visit while we have this mod installed. I think y'all know where I'm going. Here's our boy Clint, our newest bachelor. Hello! I mean, it's beautiful. Of course, I'm so attracted to him. I just can't say that that seems like the correct portrait for this sprite, you know? You know? I do love it though. There was one thing, when I was looking at the mod page, there is one other person I want to go see. I just caught a glimpse of somebody from the mods page. I want to go take a quick look-see over here. Hello. I've found my way. Oh my god. See, actually, that's canon Mr. Key in my mind. Look at that man. That is a guy who just like exists nebulously and is kind of always watching, always kind of poking his fingers into things. That's that guy. Oh, I love that portrait. Oh my god. That guy does genetically engineer fruit that looks like him, you know? That's that guy. Well, let's go take a look at the settings for this one. Oh, okay, a bunch of them have winter styles as well, huh? Okay, hold on. Let's give this a fair shake. Oh, that's cute. I like his little hat. Oh, that's cute. I like the little bunny. Haley, come down here. I want to look at you. Oh yeah, that's cute. Some of these I like better than others. I actually really like the Emily one. I don't know if I like the Haley as much. Oh, Sam's portrait's cute. Again, Sam is basically an anime character to begin with, so it makes sense of his fit. Again, I can recognize that it's really cute art. It's really good art. I just don't think it matches Stardew Valley super well. So I think at the end of all of this, I don't know. I kind of want to put this one in B tier for me personally. Beautiful artwork. It's obvious a ton of love and time have gone into this. This is simply not one I'm ever going to touch again, and it's just like not my aesthetic. It's not replacing seasonal cute outfits for me, you know? So we're going to end this one here. let's go on to the next. Let's just load back into our fishing farm. And hopefully we're gonna see pretty quickly what's going on here. Wow. Oh, this is pretty. So this is the Earthy Recolour mod. Oh, these colors are so satisfying. Ooh. Ooh. Actually, I can't decide if I like the way this tree looks or not, to be honest. Keep an eye on it. I feel like they're like missing like an outline. And I can see we get like Lioness Tent gets a redo up here. I noticed our farm didn't, but maybe that's because it's recolorable in like robins. So that's why they couldn't put a recolor on it. Oh, it's so calming though. I could deal with this. Oh, nice. See, these, okay. And I like that they have made the buildings like not insane colors, you know? Normally this is a blue house. It's nice and white now. I like that they've toned down the colors of all these houses as well. They're just like standard wood houses. Oh, let's go down to the beach. Let's see what the beach looks like. Oh, nice. This nice like oatmeal color. Let's go to like the desert. Ooh, oh, this is a whole different vibe over here, right? The bus a different color? What's this? Hold on. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? What is that? Oh, is that like a hoeing spot? Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Let's maybe go take a look at Ginger Island. Ooh, I like that the sand here is different. I was gonna say it was starting to feel a little like samesies to me, but I like that this dirt here is like a different dirt. This is like got a bit more of a green tint to it. Let's go look at it in like the summer. Okay, so everything gets like, I think a little bit brighter. Things are a little bit more green. There's some more flowers. Were those flowers there before? No, so you don't get the flowers as much. You get like a little bit of flower in the spring, but then in the summer, there's more. Yeah, it's definitely like brighter. It feels sunnier. I don't know if I like that guy. That feels like it really sticks out. And then let's take a look at the fall. Ooh, yeah, and everything's getting kind of dead. Everything's kind of drying out. A lot more oranges. The trees are so pretty. We've still got a couple of green trees though. That's nice to see. Did that change too? I feel like it did. What was that in the summer? Oh, it didn't exist in the summer. Okay, so it's just they've put up fall decorations. I love that. Yeah, just put up some fall decorations. So cute. I love that. And then let's take a quick peek at winter. Ooh, little lights. Little lights. I love Christmas lights. Oh, so cute. So cute. So cute. Do other people have them? Oh, yeah, you've got little lights on your window. Little snowman. Lights on the trailer. Look at all this, like, oh, look at all this winter decoration. I love winter decor. So cute. It's just a nice, like, softer mood in general, you know? I feel like I could definitely see myself playing a full gameplay with this kind of a recolor mod on. Now, this mod maker does also have the same aesthetic for an interior mod and for a user interface mod, so you can get like a nice looking UI here that matches this whole like kind of calmer, more muted aesthetic. Overall, really gorgeous. I love the more muted tones. The colors are beautiful, and I totally understand why people would want this kind of a mod and why they would want to exist in this world with these colors. I think this still reads very Stardew Valley, but elevated. This is like fancy wine and cheese charcuterie Stardew Valley. So I think this one's gonna go in B tier for me as well. Again, just personally, this is someone else's S. I 100% understand there are other people who are going to be like, I can't look at that ugly yellow dirt in the farm anymore. And that's totally, totally fair. It's giving very cozy, very elegant. I think it's lovely. Now, let's move on to the next one. Okay, this one I'm really interested in. I had never even heard of this one before I started doing research for this video, and it's like one of the top mods, and I don't quite know how to test it. So I think we'll start a new farm for this one, and I think we're gonna start by just heading over to the town. Honestly, this yellow dirt does look a little bit more obnoxious right after being in the recolor. We're gonna go visit our favorite sisters. Come to me. Come to me. Oh, I can read it on your face. You're gonna love it here in Pelican Town. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. That's her normal dialogue. Okay, this is supposed to be a dialogue mod, but I don't know if it's just like early dialogue isn't changed, like if it's just kept. Let's try farm, actually. Let's go into one of my older farms. Because I was gonna say I have a husband, but I don't. I have a roommate here. Sorry? What's happening? Oh, why is he mad at me? What have I done? Let's go talk to some people. Maybe let's talk to Emily and Haley now. I hope I get a chance to visit the desert again soon. I've got to see Sandy, of course, but there's also a trader whose wares are just amazing. Okay, that feels like new dialogue. Be sure to bring some gems with you for trading if you go. That's definitely new dialogue, right? Oh, I forgot. Hey, Haley's my ex-wife on this file. Let's go talk to some other people. Kent? I had a good time playing with Vince yesterday. Oh, he calls him Vince! I could only sustain that feeling for a minute or two, but it reminded me briefly of how things are supposed to feel. Boy, you're a real downer. What about Vincent? What does he have to say about that?
Jazz is pretty cool. Jazz is pretty cool, and not just for a girl either. She's really smart too.
Aww, Vincent's got a crush. Okay, hold on. I'm in love with this. Maybe I've spoiled the boys a bit. They've never had to do any chores. I guess I want them to be able to enjoy their childhood while they still can. Well, Sam's basically a man now, though. I hope he hasn't grown up to be lazy. That won't do. Being a parent isn't very easy. Oop, sorry, let me get out of your way. This is called the Canon-Friendly Dialogue Expansion, and I think it just adds a bunch of dialogue. Okay, it adds over 4,200 unique lines of dialogue across all NPCs with heart levels, aiming to keep a canon-esque, family-friendly tone. Love this. So no vanilla lines are lost, so that maybe explains why the opening dialogue was still the same, but with higher heart levels, you get more dialogue. You like talking to me? I guess I believe you. Maybe you're as weird as I am. Do we not have, like, full hearts, dude? Of course I like talking to you. I cannot deny how the seasons affect my mood. No doubt, then, they must affect my writing. Look, I'm just saying that this guy is a different guy, you know? I just feel like that would read differently with a different portrait. But what if then I miss my chance to write the scene that I need so badly, and I have to wait for a whole year? I love this kind of mod. You know, it's again one of those ones that feels very unintrusive. It's just there in the background, you know? And it just gives a little something to these characters. It's the same thing I feel about that slightly cuter aesthetic mod. You know, it's not changing the world, it's not radically changing the game, not like Stardew Valley Expanded or something like that, but I think it just gives a little bit more life to the universe when the characters have a little bit more dialogue, or they just change their hairstyles every once in a while. You know, it just makes everything feel a little bit more real and a little bit more alive. So I really appreciate mods like this. Oh, Maru, what do you got to say? Ever heard of a crystallarium? Hey, wait, what does Maru's voice sound like? I feel like she's kinda... I mean, she's not like a nerd, but I feel like she's kind of a little bit more nasally, maybe. Ever heard of a crystallarium? I don't know, is that too cartoony? Maybe she's just more chill. Ever heard of a crystallarium? They seem a bit tricky to make, but not impossible. I would make one if I had the materials.
Hey there, dearie. I was just thinking I might have to make a treat to send you in the mail sometime. It'll just have to be a surprise, though.
What a sweetheart. I obviously can't experience this whole mod in this like quick little recap we're doing here, but I think we're getting a vibe for it. When things work out for us, it's our duty to help others in need. Don't you think so too? I don't really know how to rank this one because I really don't feel like I've gotten the full scope of it in this like tiny amount of time we've had to play through it. But I do kind of want to give it an A. Just from what I've seen, I think it feels like it adds exactly what I'm looking for from a mod, and I really want to do a full playthrough with this mod in place. Now, if you've been counting, that is our 10th mod. However, I have one additional super secret mod that I want to show off. Now look, this one is not in the top 10, but I think it should be. So here we go, mod number 11. So this one we definitely need to be loading into an existing file. I played with this mod in my perfection playthrough, so we are going to load into my perfection farm to take a look at it. This mod is called LittleNPCs, and it makes your children actual people. Look at this cutie pie. This is my son, Cosmo.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be an explorer. I'll even go into space.
And over here, my daughter, Nova.
Cosmo might be annoying and loud, but he's my brother and I love him.
So flippin' cute! I also clearly was going through some sort of space theme when I was playing this game. I've got Nova, Cosmo, and my character's name is Celeste. They're moving. See, and here's the other thing this mod does, is it turns them into like real NPCs, so they have schedules, they move around. I don't understand why this mod isn't crazy popular, because I feel like one of the major things people complain about is that the children are so boring in the game, and I agree. But look at these guys. Whoop, I've lost them. Uh-oh. Where'd they go? Where are my children? Oh, there's one of them. Look, but they go and they do things, you know? Yeah, I mean, they're Stardew NPCs. It's not like they're like, you know, raising animals, but they go and do stuff. Oh, look, she's playing with the ball. Look at that, so cute. And also, you can set it up so that their appearance is based off of their parents. So both of these kids are Haley's kids. So you can see they have like the blonde hair. I'll be honest, it's not like they have like genetics or anything. The way it works is it's based off of whoever you're currently married to. The children have coloring based off that. After I divorced Haley and Krobus moved in, their appearance changed and I had to like kind of finagle it back so that they look like Haley's kids again. So it's not perfect, but if you generally stay married to a person, the kids will look like them and it's very cute. I simply do not know where my son has gone. Let's go look at the settings for this one. I can show you what I mean about the coloring for them. So, I have a couple mods installed. But here you can set it up so that the kids after a certain age turn into this like full version of them. Do children wander? And then this is the art one. So you can set it up so that they either like do look like their parents or they don't. You know, you can like set a bunch of stuff about like, so there's like a lot of customization you can do on how the children look from just within the mod menu. So you can change all their outfits and then you can also set like the different art styles. Let's just like make some changes to these. I forget exactly how this all works now. I think maybe they're adopted, so I have to do Like, what if I said the first kid has blue hair? Let's like load back in, see what that looks like. Maybe blue hair isn't a good option. Oh, I see. I think maybe blue hair doesn't work with these portrait types. You see, there's like different portraits. I obviously like, you know me, I like the more like Stardew truthful ones, but there are different portraits as well. What if I set his to like black? Now if we come up here, our son has black hair. Okay. It's like maybe a little messy. But look, oh, she's cute. But there's lots of customization options, and I don't know. This mod is one of my absolute favorites. I searched for a mod like this for a long time. And when I finally found this and I got it into my game, I was shocked that I couldn't find videos about it on YouTube. Krobus, get out of my way. Oh, sorry, you wanted to stand right there? Okay, sure. I think it adds so much to the gameplay. Just look at these guys. Again, it brings me, it's another one of those ones that is relatively unintrusive. It doesn't really change that much, but it brings me so much joy when I'm just like walking around and then all of a sudden I pass my son and he's bouncing a little ball. You know, you're a big important farmer. You spend your days slaying monsters, fixing all the villagers' problems. You're exhausted. You're running around. It's crazy. And then you find your daughter just playing with a ball in the middle of Pelican Town. And that just makes it all worth it. This is an S tier mod. It's a little glitchy. But I think it adds so much to the game. Even with the glitches, I'm happy to have it here. I think what we've discovered today is that my type of mod is one that is relatively subtle, fits within the established Stardew Valley world, and just elevates. I think that's exactly what these mods are great for, and I've discovered a couple today that I'm excited to experience more. Let me know if any of these mods were new for you or if you have known and tried all of them before. If I did introduce you to a couple new ones, are there any that you're going to try installing into your game? I've linked them all down below. They're obviously all made by incredibly talented modders. Go download them, endorse them, tip them, do what you need to do. Let me know all about them down in the comments, and if you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. That's it for today. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye!